They say the people closest to you are the ones who can hurt you the most. I never believed that until I found out who had betrayed me. My name is Olivia. I'm 38, and this is the story of how I discovered my husband's affair. Not with a stranger, but with my sister. Yes, you heard that right. Jason and I met at a mutual friend's wedding. He was tall, funny, confident, the kind of man who made you feel like you were the only person in the room. We hit it off instantly. Within a year we were engaged. My sister Chloe was thrilled, or so I thought. She helped me pick out my dress, wrote a heartfelt speech for the reception, and stood right beside me as my maid of honor. I remember her crying during our vows. Now I wonder, were they tears of joy or guilt? We'd been married 7 years. Life wasn't perfect, whose is? But I thought we were solid. Jason traveled a lot for work, sometimes for days at a time. I trusted him, completely. Until the afternoon I borrowed his laptop. My own had died mid-project, and Jason's was the only one around. He'd left it open, logged in, and curiosity, that tiny whisper in the back of your mind, told me to check. I wish I hadn't listened. It started with emails, hundreds of them. Some were work-related, but others were personal, too personal. The sender? Chloe S. At first I thought, no way. It had to be another Chloe. But then I saw the pictures. Her face, her handwriting, her voice notes. There was no mistaking it. They'd been seeing each other, secretly, for 4 years. 4 years. That meant it started around the time I had our second child, when I was recovering from postpartum depression, when I needed my husband and my sister the most. They were sneaking around behind my back. That evening I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I waited. Waited for Jason to come home. When he did, I simply handed him the laptop and said, "Read." He froze. Didn't touch it. Didn't even try to explain. Just sat there, pale as a ghost. Finally, he whispered, "I never meant for it to go that far." Isn't that what they all say? I asked him how long it had been. He said he didn't know. I asked if he loved her. He didn't answer. The next day, I drove straight to Chloe's house. She opened the door, smiling, probably thinking I was dropping off something for her kids. That smile vanished when she saw my face. She didn't deny it. She didn't cry. She didn't beg for forgiveness. Instead, she said, "It just happened. I didn't plan it. I didn't mean to hurt you." I stood there, stunned. This was my sister, my blood. We'd shared bunk beds, secrets, childhood memories. And now we shared a man. I moved out the next week, took the kids, packed a bag, and left. Jason tried to contact me, left messages, sent flowers, said it was over between him and Chloe, that he only ever truly loved me. But the damage was done. Chloe? She didn't even try. Our parents were devastated. Holidays became tense. Phone calls shorter. My kids asked why Aunt Chloe didn't come around anymore. I never answered. It's been 2 years. The divorce is finalized. Therapy helped, but the scar remains. Trust? That takes time. Forgiveness? I'm still working on that. As for Chloe, we haven't spoken since. Sometimes I wonder if I missed the signs. If there were moments I chose not to see. The way Jason looked at her when he thought I wasn't watching. The inside jokes they shared. The way she always showed up unannounced when he was home alone. But hindsight is a cruel thing. If you're listening to this and you feel something in your gut, a whisper of doubt, don't ignore it. The truth may hurt, but silence? It destroys. I didn't deserve what happened. No one does. But I survived it. And now I'm rebuilding for myself and for my kids. Because betrayal doesn't define you. What you do after, that's what matters.